Tightwad Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Cal Golden Bears. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey, I caught up with the UCLA head coach before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Bruins will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Just going to keep it after the snap. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Brings up second down.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here's Underwood to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the passing attack, they were going to attack all areas of the field. And right out of the gate, first drive, they go deep down the middle of the field, and they come up with a big one.
To the air, it's Underwood. Trying to get behind the defense. A full dive to haul that one in. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the back. Finding some room. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3.
Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Defense going all in to stop the run. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Cal. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Throwing, Imaliava. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Got some room to run. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
2nd and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
The big fella laying out. Look at that body control, using all that muscle, all that strength to lay out and make the big catch for his team.
He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. From deep, it's Galloway. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it. Turning it on. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the... all the way. Touchdown, Bruins. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Throwing, Underwood. Spits it out to the back. It's complete on the right side. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. The Golden Bears right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Drops back, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right.
That's what players call a 7 route, and that receiver ran it to perfection.
They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw on 1st. Deep shot for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
The Bruins call timeout. It's their 1st. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Split backs here. Oh, maybe a double pass. Oh, and he wants to throw it. He's got it for a big play. Just steamrolling the defense. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. That's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Long way to go on second down. Iamaleava. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
To the air, it's Underwood. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Golden Bears. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll send the back in motion. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Fires one high and deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Grove. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. They're all over him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The penalty pushes the offense back for this second down. Play fake, Iamaleava. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Cal. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was good. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Catch in the middle, it's Morgan. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing, Iamaleava. Right side, it's Grove.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Running inside, it's Grove. Smashes through the tackle. Gets away from one, finds room. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
33. Set to kick off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Golden.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They go play action, Bryce Underwood. He's got his man across the middle. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Underwood. Here comes the heat. And he gets rid of it.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
Rush right in his face. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Wide receiver going in motion. Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Moving out to the right. Trying to find his man in the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Golden Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide left, it's Hamilton. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the foot.
Looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cal! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
The Bruins in the hurry-up. Play action, Iamaleava. Fires to the middle. In traffic, it's Grove. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
From the gun, the running back has it. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Bruins will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Iamaleava buying time to his right. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm.
Snags it, and he's open. Touchdown, UCLA! And they take it in for 6 more points. Here comes the 2-point try. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
That keeps the score. Cal 42, UCLA 19.
Still a big hill in front of them, and they'll try to start the climb with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Here's Underwood to throw. They went for it all on 1st down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
The Golden Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Unloads to the wideout. Almost picked off.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But, man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range. Had a chance to maybe take some points off of the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Fires to the right. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Fires toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They'll need a bunch on second down. He wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They need a huge play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41.
Oh, just didn't have enough leg. It looked like he had the accuracy. It looked like it was going right between the uprights, just not enough power on the kick.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Finds a man in the middle. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Throwing, Iamaleava. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there. A third down try for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down.
And man, oh man, I just don't understand what we're trying to do offensively. Like, last possession.
But guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Fourth down, Iamaleava. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Throwing, Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he missed it. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's start with a look at Oregon State taking on the number 5 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Beavers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll open the second half on the ground.
Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Iamaleava. Caught in the backfield, it's Galloway. Still running at the 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going, as they have a first down at the 43. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Sets his feet. It's Iamaleava. Turns it upfield. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Brought down at the 45. Second down.
2nd and long here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go back to the ground. There he goes. Enough to move the chains. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Bruins are flying down the field. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things, because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
Second down to the air. Rush is on. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Bruin.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top, because this guy's speed is a problem.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it. Powers through the defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Keeps it himself. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
They boot it away. Makes a grab at the 10. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Makes a grab and room to run. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Looking for more room. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Turns up, it's Sampson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And we'll start the 4th quarter by trying to boot a 3 through there. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And the returner is stopped. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Quick give. It's Grove. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Throwing, Imaliava. Sends it downfield. He's got it way down the field. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Imaliava. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Grove. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Tough run here. It's Grove. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Bruins will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the short 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Imaliava to throw for it on 4th. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. Hand it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Golden Bears! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The ride. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Laterals it back. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? Oh, he was hoping for the pick 6. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback keeper. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious and he gets back in the fray shortly. Doing it himself again. Could be an alley. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Golden Bears will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, he'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical, and this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.